morning, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. I hope you're having an amazing day or an amazing weekend, amazing night, whatever time it is for you, whatever period of the week it is whenever you're watching this. I hope you're having a great day. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be hitting a chest and back workout yet again. I know I hit that in the last video, but we're going to be going to a different gym, so it's going to be exciting. I hope you all enjoy that. I'm excited to try out a new gym. I'm excited to go work out with a friend of mine. You'll see him in the video. It's going to be a great workout. Then I will be showing you, I think we're going to go to Chipotle after. I'm going to show you what I get at Chipotle. And then later on tonight, I'll show you what I have for dinner. I'm going to the Cape later today, so you can see how I sort of adapt and whatnot when I'm on the go. I hope you enjoy that. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure you're subscribed. Just subscribe now. I'd really appreciate it. Also, go check out my other social media platforms as well. Kimmel_fit on TikTok and Instagram. So go check those out. I'd really appreciate it. I'll see you all at the workout. Let's go. Boom. And here he comes. We're getting this workout in. It's not focusing for whatever reason. Got to unlock this door. Yo, let's go.
How are we doing?
We're good. How are you doing? You ready for this workout?
Pretty good, yeah. I'm so pumped.
Say hi to the YouTube.
What's up, YouTube?
Okay, let's go get it. Okay, so we got here. We're at Mass Barbell outside of Worcester here. Good bodybuilding gym from what I hear. Good powerlifting gym, so let's get it. Okay, so we're here, Mass Barbell. This is going to be a great workout from what I can tell. It's a really intense gym, really powerlifting centric gym. We're going to get a heavy chest and back day. Got some new machines in here that I haven't used in a long time. Going to be a sick workout, so let's get to it. Gonna do probably 5 to 6 reps at 315. Just I'm not feeling it, especially after last week, going pretty heavy last week. In a cut right now. I'm gonna go 275, work at 275 for like 6 to 8 reps without the slingshot. The cut's sort of getting to my strength at this point. But this is when you just gotta push through and see if you can maintain your strength the best you can. Keep the protein really high. If anything, up the protein at this point. Just try to hold on to as much strength as possible as we get deeper into it. So, without further ado, 275. So last set here, last top set at 275 today. We're going for that 6 to 8 rep range still. We're gonna see how easy it moves. I might only do 5. I'm feeling a little depleted. It's a weird feeling where like I have water, I'm retaining water in the muscle cells itself, which is giving me like a somewhat decent pump right now. But my glycogen stores are pretty low since I'm cutting and my carbs are going down. That when I get to like the 5th, 6th, 7th rep where I would normally be able to push through, it's tough. It's really tough, and I can't, for whatever reason, just get pushed through that. My energy just depletes so quickly. It's like running into a brick wall. But anyway, I'm gonna give it my best. Here we go. the heaviest hundreds I've ever picked up in my life. These feel like they're 150, not 100. We're on to incline press now, just an incline dumbbell press. Gonna superset it with a crazy back thing that you'll see in a sec. One of my favorite back exercises I haven't seen in a while. But let's get these hundos up and going. 3 top sets here, then we're on to the next. Those hundreds felt like they were 150. They just felt 150. Those are not. So we're gonna get into some pec deck now, pec flies, and some more pull down movements here. Rather than rows, we're gonna go pull down. We're accentuating the blood flow in the muscle now. We're trying to trap the blood in, trying to get the best pump. So it's gonna be slower reps, at least for that. And then we're gonna really try to squeeze for chest, squeeze for back, and do like a 1 second pause, something like that. If we get towards the end of the workout, you're just trying to constrict, try to get as much tear in the muscle as we can for the most growth, especially in a cut. A little low energy right now, but let's get it. Just 2 sets, 2 really high rep sets here. We're gonna do dips, supersetted with lat pullovers, either dumbbell or cable, depending on how these feel, so to say. We're focusing on squeezing the low lat here again, and then squeeze that chest all the way through, get the real pump in the chest going. Let's get it. Keep it going, Richie. Come on. Squeeze that back. Squeeze, Richie, squeeze. Squeeze that low lat. Deep in, deep in. This car's really tight to film in, so it's a little tough, but that's going to conclude it for the workout. That was a chest and back workout, a great little pump there, good workout, pushed decent weight today, felt a little flat throughout the workout, but it was nonetheless a sick workout. I'm saying workout a lot right now. But yeah, we're off to Chipotle. We'll see you there. Let's go. Okay, so we just got to Chipotle. We are about to go in. I'm not going to bring the camera in there with me, so I'm just going to give you a rundown of what I'm going to get now. I think I'm gonna get cauliflower rice because you just save so many calories with that. Double chicken or double steak, no cheese, lettuce, no beans, no queso, salsa, corn salsa, and that's pretty much it. That's my Chipotle order right now while I'm cutting. It's gonna be around, I think, 50 grams of protein, and it's actually a really macro friendly and calorie friendly meal. If you are wondering how do you eat Chipotle, how do you calculate your calories for Chipotle, you can honestly just go online, look up Chipotle calorie calculator, and it pops right up and it'll tell you the grams of protein and the total calories in general. So I recommend you do that, but I'll see you all later. So they aren't letting us eat inside for whatever reason. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna eat out in the car. So I'll show you my order, I guess. I got the lettuce, I got half cheese, tomato salsa, double chicken, and cauliflower rice. This I think is around 450 calories and 50 grams of protein. Good choice if you're on the go, and it's honestly a good diet choice if you're getting bored of your diet. This is going to be delicious. So I think I'm going to dig in. I'm all over the place right now. My brain is literally scattered all over the place. So okay, I'm going to eat now. I'm tired. I'm hungry. And welcome back to Cooking with Kimmel, episode 2. Tonight I'm going to make a flatbread protein pizza and some broccoli. So we're going to start off by measuring 85 grams of broccoli. I have my food scale right here. One serving, 1 cup, 85 grams is around 30 calories. I think it's 29 on MyFitnessPal. And it is 3 grams of protein. So that's not too bad. That's actually pretty good. So the issue is broccoli. There's not that much broccoli in a serving. That's way too much right there. That's 100 grams. But I'm going to be making it for my friend as well. Max, you want to say hi or not?
How's it going?
Okay, okay, Max. Okay. 85 times 2, 170. So I'll be making 170 grams off the bat. Need 3 more. Okay. There we go, 170 exactly. So The next step there, gotta dump it in here, right? I'm gonna put it in the oven. So what I'm gonna do, toss this in here. It's not that much, but it's gonna be plenty to put on top of a protein pizza. Then what we do from here, spray this down with some 0-calorie olive oil spray, just so it doesn't stick and so it gets a little crispy. And this isn't working. Okay, so take 2 with this. We're gonna get some ham spray, grilling spray right here, another 0-calorie spray. Okay, there we go. I was worried this one wasn't gonna work there for a sec, which, you know the case. If that doesn't work, then I think I just give up now. So now that we have that measured, this is ready to go in. Shake it around so it gets all the oil around. Throw some salt and pepper on top of that, and it's good to go. Got our salt, we got our pepper. Time to dump the salt and pepper on. Not too much, not too little, just the right amount. 1, 2, 3, and like 4-ish. 4-ish right there. Boom. A little bit of pepper. You can just go by the eyes right there as well. No calories in these things. So, put on as much as you'd like. Next we have some ground bison. I've never tried ground bison before, but this was like the leanest meat that they had where I went shopping. So I think it's 23 grams of protein, 11 grams of fat total. We're gonna have 4 ounces of this total per protein pizza. So honestly, I'm probably just gonna make like little meatballs out of this. 2 4-ounce meatballs. I'm gonna measure this out right now. Let's see how well I can eyeball this, right? I have my food scale right here to measure it out, in case you are wondering how I'm doing this. I'm gonna set this to ounces. Okay, we got ounces. That right there is 3.2. Gonna add a little more. This is a weird consistency. That's 4 exactly. So we have 4 right there. I said I'm making 2 servings of it, right? So 8 ounces total for 2 people. 8.0 exactly. Okay. So, again, we're gonna season this. Gotta put some salt and pepper on it, of course. But first I need a paper towel because my hands are gross. Okay, so we're gonna season this up. We have onion powder. We have crushed red pepper. Chives, which we will not be using because that does not sound very good in ground bison. We got some rosemary right here. Salt, pepper, and onion powder as well. So, let's get this going, right? Wait, what did I just do with the garlic? I literally just had garlic powder. I'm gonna find this garlic powder, which should, oh, here it is. I left it up there. Like the idiot that I am. Okay, so we got the garlic powder right here. Start off with garlic powder. Be generous with the garlic powder. Garlic makes everything taste better. Right, Max?
Of course.
Yeah. Garlic makes everything taste better. Next, we're coming in with a tiny bit of salt. We don't need that much on these. There we go. Not much on those. Then we're coming in with the onion powder. Again, generous with this. Oh, that's a little too generous. Didn't realize it was going to come out that fast, but it's okay. Then we have the black peppercorn. Just black pepper, that's all it really is. Fancy name for black pepper right there. Black peppercorn. Plenty right there. Rosemary. Just a tiny bit of rosemary. Then we're going to mix it all around. There we go. And finish it off with some crushed red pepper. It's gonna give it a little kick, which is what we're looking for on this pizza. Just a little bit of flavor, a little more flavor. There we go. Next step, you know the deal. You gotta mix it around. You gotta get the seasoning everywhere. Get it in every part. Try to see seasoning in every single part. So try to see those crushed red pepper flakes in every single part of it. Get your hands in there, get dirty, and it will all be good. Then get the other one, of course. We're making 2, right? 2. So 8 ounces. Get it everywhere. Make sure it's evenly distributed, and then you should be good to go. Okay, now it's time to cook this up, right? Okay, so next step, you know the deal. Got to stick the broccoli in the oven on 400 degrees for about, well, just watch until it gets to the color you like. Some people like it a little more like burnt on the top, a little more crispy. Some people like it a little softer. Just keep it in there. Keep an eye on it for as long as you'd like. Next step is getting this meat on the on a pan or on a grill, whatever you prefer. I'm using a grill pan, so sort of a combination of both. Wait for the pan to heat up. That's key right there. You gotta make sure the pan is fully heated up. If it's not If it doesn't sizzle when it hits the pan, then you did something wrong. It's gonna cook a little weirder. It'll cook better. So let this heat up for a sec. Try to keep yourself busy. Take a look at the broccoli. Make sure that everything's going well. Don't cook your meat on too high of a temperature. Get the pan warm, then bring the heat down. So pan should be good in a second. I also like to season the pan with like a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, just so you get a little more flavor, a little more initial flavor. I find that the salt actually helps it cook a little faster and gets the pan and the oil a little warmer faster. That might just be me being impatient and me making stuff up, but I don't think it is. This is what usually typically works. Also, when you have pepper on a grill pan like this, it's going to start sizzling and that's how you should know that your meat is ready to go on. When the pepper starts sizzling, that means it's good to go. So be generous with the pepper on here, like I said, just because you want to know when it's ready to go. This is going to get really hot really quickly.
Gotta make sure we have
really hot really quickly.
utensil to use
Gotta make
to
sure
sort of
we
mix it
have
around,
a
right?
utensil to use to sort of mix it
Got a
around,
fork.
right? So
Trusty fork.
should be good to go in a second. Also, make sure you cook everything through all the way. I mean, ground beef is a little different, but if you're using ground meat in general, you want to cook it through all the way, because when meat gets ground up, the germs that are on the outside of the skin that usually don't go on the inside of the skin get put in the inside because it's all ground together. So if you're cooking a steak and you like it rare, make sure that you cook your meat all the way through when you're using ground meat, because it's not the same. You have to cook it through all the way, or you should. You don't have to, but you should. So this seems like it's ready to go. Let's see, does it sizzle? Yep, a little bit of sizzle right there. That's how you know it's good to go. You don't want it to sizzle too much when you get it on there, because as soon as it starts sizzling too much, you know it's probably going to burn really quickly because the pan's too hot. You just want a little bit of sizzle, which you can hear. It's sort of hard to hear through that, through the mic, because it's really quiet, but it's sizzling. I see it sizzling right now. Then you let this cook and be patient. You want it to cook through the entire way. You want it to cook the right way. You want it to cook evenly. So just let it sit through. Let it cook evenly. Give it its time. And yeah. Now we're on to the pizza. Next step of the prep, right? Okay. So now we're on to the actual pizza portion of it. So while those cook, I'm just going to try to stay busy while those cook. Try to multitask here a little bit, right? This is key. This is something that's really key in my diet right here. These are Joseph's flatbread. Lavish flatbread, that's what they're called. Low calorie, like flatbreads, they're really good. It makes it so you can have foods that you actually enjoy. So I use a lot of these. I use a lot of low calorie tortillas that are like 60 calories per tortilla. It makes it great and makes it so you can vary your diet a little bit and eat foods that you like. So next thing I'm gonna get, you're probably saying how are you making a low calorie pizza? Pizza sauce, a low calorie pizza sauce. You aren't gonna find a marinara sauce that's low calorie. So a good substitute is pizza sauce, and it works really well. One flatbread is 100 calories, and then one serving of this, which is 61 grams, is 25 calories, which is what I'm going to be using per pizza here. So if I can get it off, there we go. I'm going to take this right here, get it so it's exactly 60 calories. Try not to make a mess everywhere. And there we go, 60 calories on the dot right there. Spread it around, right? Now this is the key stuff. You want to make sure that it's spread around pretty evenly, but you want to leave room towards the edges so it gets a nice crisp edge. If you don't leave the room towards the edge, then all that's going to happen is it's going to get really soggy and it's not going to sort of hold well. This will make it hold well the more you spread it around like this. I use the Wegmans brand pizza sauce. It's really good. I really enjoy it. So I'd recommend that. Tastes exactly like pizza, right? It's pizza sauce. That's what it's made to do. So there's the first one down. Next step here is your cheese. So a lot of places don't have fat-free cheese. This is fat-free cheese right here. This is what I'm going to be using. But I also like to use this. I like to use this light 50 sharp cheddar. It's really good on the pizza. It's pretty low calories as well. It's 70 calories as opposed to the normal cheese, which is around 120 calories per serving. I'm going to be using I'm going to be using a total of 56 grams of this, and then 56 grams of the fat-free cheese. Comes out to fairly low calories. I'll put the macros and the calories down on the end. I'm going to turn the heat down on this just a little bit. It's cooking a bit quickly. Don't want to burn that, right? That's the key, not burning it. So let's go ahead and put 56 grams of this on here. And it's a lot of cheese. It's more than you would think. It's more than you would expect. 56 grams is a lot more cheese than you would expect on a pizza, which I like a cheesy pizza, so it works well for me. A lot of people like a little more sauce, a little less cheese. But there we go. There we go. 56 on the dot right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to spread that around, of course. There's 56 right there. What I'm going to wait to do is I'm going to take those like the bison meatballs that I have going right there. I'm going to wait for those to fully cook, layer that on top, and then put the layer of the fat-free cheese on top, so it's like it holds it together a little better. I just enjoy that. I've found that it works a little better when you do it that way. So yeah, I'll see you in a couple minutes when I'm ready to go.
Good.
Okay, so meatballs are done. The bison meatballs, they actually look pretty good. I'm about to burn my hand, but look at that. It looks pretty decent to me. I have a towel over here, paper towel that I'm going to use to wipe my hands off. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to cut it up. It's going to cook a little more, so I undercook it slightly when I put it in the pan there, because it's going to cook when I throw it back in the oven. So that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a little bit of pink in the middle when you're cooking brown or ground meat like this, and it's going to go back in to cook again in the oven. So I'm going to crush this up a little bit so I can spread it around. Just cut it into pieces, small pieces. It's going to taste like almost like a meatball pizza or something like that, like a hamburger pizza if you've ever had those. And I also have the broccoli right here. Broccoli is crispy, but not as crispy as I'd like it, and that's just because, again, I'm throwing that back in the oven. So I'm going to take my serving of broccoli, put that on. I'm going to break it up a little bit as well as I put that on. It's going to be delicious. I love broccoli. What's your favorite vegetable? Let me know in the comments below. I know we all have a favorite vegetable, so let me know. Don't say you don't like vegetables. Gotta let me know in the comments what your favorite vegetable is. What's your favorite meat too? Do you like bison? Do you like fish? Do you like steak? Do you like chicken? What's your favorite meat? So anyways, I'm going to put this on. I'm going to spread it pretty evenly around. Get it really on on the edges of the sauce as well. What's going on? This meat actually looks really good. The bison meat, I have high hopes for this. So that's going on right now. I measured it out before, so that's why I'm not measuring it out right now exactly. I already measured it, so we're good with the measuring part of that. So, I only put half the cheese on before. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the fat-free cheese on. 56 grams of this, which should be it's like between 18 and 20 grams of protein, 90 calories, which is really good. That's really, really solid. So turning the food scale on, tearing it, 0. And now I put another 56 grams of cheese on there, fat-free cheese. Fat-free mozzarella, that's what I like to use for this. And then it's going to get nice and cheesy. Nice and cheesy. It's going to be like creamy almost. Fat-free cheese cooks a little differently, so you've got to make sure it's like melted completely through before you eat it. Otherwise, some bits are going to be a little weird tasting, but just make sure it melts completely fine. It tastes pretty much like normal cheese if you let it melt through. But like I said, I haven't said this actually, fat gives cheese flavor. Fat gives any food flavor, so taking the fat out of it makes it a little less flavorful. So be generous when you're seasoning your meat as well, or seasoning anything. So that's 56 right there. Now what I like to do, I like to top it off with a little bit of red pepper flakes, like this. Then what we're going to do from here is we're going to throw it in the oven. Okay, so these are the pizzas. This is actually probably going to conclude it for the video. On my pizza, at least, I'm putting sugar-free barbecue sauce. There are 10 calories in a serving of this, and there aren't that many servings left, so it's probably going to be right around 10 calories of this. I'm not even measuring it out. You don't need to measure this stuff out when it comes to that stuff. The barbecue, like the sugar-free sauces. Just make sure you aren't loading up with like heavy calorie sauces, but like the low calorie sauces, put a little bit on. You'll be fine. It's not going to affect your calories that much, or your weight loss goals or your weight gain goals. And then also, here's another trick: reduced fat Parmesan. There's again like no calories in this, so you can just put a little bit on, and you'll be fine with your calories as well. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of this on, give it a little more flavor. And then we are good with all this. But there we go. That's going to conclude it for the video today. I showed you the Chipotle. I showed you a full workout. I'm showing you my protein pizza, which is highly requested. A lot of people want to see the protein pizza. At least a lot of TikTok people wanted to see it. So that's really going to conclude it for the video. Be sure to drop a comment below, subscribe to the channel, drop a like if you wouldn't mind. If you have any more video ideas, like if you want more recipes, if you want more workouts, if you have any video idea at all that you want to like know of, like fast food and fat loss type of deal, something like that, I can do that. Just drop it in the comments below. Let me know what you want to see next. I'll do all the videos that you guys want to see. If it's a highly requested video, I'll make it a priority. So drop a comment down below. I'll see you all next time, and always remember, stay positive. Boom!